All right, man. I meant to get to this yesterday, didn't get to it, but hey, finals don't kick off till Thursday. Let's give our NBA Finals prediction: the Boston Celtics taking on the Golden State Warriors, Bay Area. Ooh. All right, man. So, I think it's a really good matchup. I think this is the first time Golden State got some resistance for an entire series, which it ain't really their fault. You know what I'm saying? Um, I pulled this up. She said, however, Boston played well against Golden State in recent matchup, winning 6 of the last 7 against the Warriors going back to 2019. And even historically, the Celtics have a series season 208, 138 advantage over the Warriors. But, like I said before, they said December 17th of this season, uh, the Warriors beat them 111, 107. Then Boston came back and beat them March 16th, 110, 88. So they play twice a year. Um, and the thing about it, bro, um, the thing about this series, um, is pretty much this is Golden State's only test coming to the finals. And a lot of people say, well, it's not their fault. Nobody said it was their fault, but they already battle tested. But the thing about it is they've struggled in pressure situations. Even when they won their first championship, it was a struggle without LeBron James having, Kevin Love and Kyrie Irving. It was a struggle, bro. So it really was. So they don't, and that's just a product of their style, bro. Their defense is good, but it's a product of their style. And what I mean by it's a product of their style, when you counting on jump shots all night, you know what I'm saying? Um, that's what's gonna happen. It's a make or miss league, and when you get in intense situations, a lot of shooters tend to get alligator arms. Everybody ain't Michael Jordan. Everybody ain't Jerry West. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't big time. So that's one of the things that you look at here is that this is the first time they actually gonna be challenged for a full, 4 to 7 games. You know, but the bright side is they done this before many and many times. You know, people forget Boston made a lot of deep championship Eastern Conference runs too. So they're not finals tested, but Al Horford finally broke the record. He was the longest played. He played the most playoff games without an NBA Finals appearance. And on the Boston side, one thing you worry about is the erratic play, closing games out. That's what you worry about. They play is erratic. It's up and down, doodle brown, scrub the ground. You know what I'm saying? Um, that's just what it is. And I mean, that's just a sign of a young team that having issues closing. And that's their biggest problem. And I think one B would be they don't have a primary ball handler, and you wonder why the Dennis Schroeder thing didn't work out. You wonder why they didn't bring back Rajon Rondo. Um, but they don't even need a full-time ball handler. They don't have a ball handler. They maybe look to get Ricky Rubio next year. They need to find a ball handler, get back in the draft and get a ball handler. I don't know, but they need to find one because that's not Jason Tatum. They don't have a PJ Tucker over there. Draymond. I'm not sure he can stick on Jason Tatum to be honest, but they do got Wiggins. So, like I said before, what PJ Tucker was doing, getting underneath Jason Tatum, him bringing the ball up, having to go against a set defense. Tatum should, Brown and Tatum should be, flashing in the post. You know what I'm saying? Coming off screens. You know, and that's the thing about Boston. They don't have a primary ball handler, and they don't move the ball like Golden State. They don't have a Draymond. No, they don't even have a Steph Curry. So I have to work around that. Marcus Smart really ain't the most ball handler, but the good thing about it is Jason Tatum is moving the ball. Al Horford always could pass the ball in the high post and in a block. So they got to find ways to give. I don't know why the Schroeder thing didn't work. Because he can handle the rock, but I think he's just too aggressive scoring. But he could facilitate, but they got to find a ball handler. You know what I'm saying? Um, and maybe even kick the tires on the Markel folks. You know, shit. You know, I hate to say this, but maybe kick the tires on Russell Westbrook. If you get desperate, you get him for nothing. But I don't think they go that way. But yeah, they need a ball handler, man. And thing about it is, you look at it, Orlando got a ton of them. So they need to find a way to get a ball handler to Boston. You know, just if you win it this year, you still don't get contempt, which is winning it. But other thing the Warriors got to worry about, is the interior. Too bad Wiseman continue to get hurt. You know what I'm saying? Um, because it's at this point he would have been still raw, but he would have been proficient enough to learning under Looney and Draymond. He been good enough to match up with Robert Williams and Kayvon Looney. Like I said before, you can't. He not gonna have his way like he did versus Boston. This ain't Max Keebler, or this ain't Dwight Powell. Robert Williams, Al Horford, they got still Daniel Theis. They good in the interior. They real good in the interior. So, ball, Draymond gonna have to rebound. Steph gonna have to rebound. Clay gonna have to rebound. Andrew gonna have to rebound. It's gonna be a team effort. Jordan Poole got to rebound. So yeah, it's gonna be a team effort with rebounding. With rebounding the rock. So yeah, interior they got to worry about. And then you go back and talk about Boston. Just the inexperience. But it's the one and two teams in the league in defense. So a bucket gonna come hard by. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, I seen Steph and Clay just shit the bed so many times in big moments and just throw up bricks. Even this playoff run, this is the first time they gonna feel like real pressure, bro. And they never do well with real pressure. That's the thing about Golden State. A lot of people want to know why people don't respect Golden State. It's just not the Kevin Durant thing. After and before Kevin Durant, they barely beat LeBron James by itself. And then you go after the Kevin Durant thing. He got injured in the finals. They didn't do too well. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, if I'm Boston, I play them straight up. I'm not sure I put Marcus Smart on Steph Curry right away. For what? That motherfucker self check. In the big moments. I think I eased my way into that matchup. You know what I'm saying? I think I like Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. I think I had Tatum on Wiggins. I probably put Brown on Clay. You know what I'm saying? And I might put Smart on Draymond. I forget who all they start out there, bro. But yeah, they can't do that because they start Allen. Maybe I'll go a little smaller, bro. Maybe I just won't start Smart on Draymond right away. Maybe I won't. Maybe I look to do something different. So Gary Payton the second, he ain't coming back just yet. Um, but they give Boston a 60% chance to win it. That's wild. One on the road. Um, but yeah, Golden State match up on the wings well too. Wiggins, Draymond, but Draymond can't handle them young bulls. You know what I'm saying? He probably gonna be on Horford and Looney. Looney and Williams gonna be interesting. Looney got the experience, but Williams a better player. So, um, shoot, hold on. So I mean, see if we get the full stats. Oh, they gonna take you all the way back to here. So hold on. But yeah, I mean, Boston match up well, and so do Golden State. I mean, yeah, got Derek White. Maybe I go Derek White. In my opinion, you do need a punch off the bench. But you do got Grant Williams too. So maybe I go a little smaller here, bro. Maybe I go, Tatum, Brown, on Derek White, Marcus Smart in the backcourt, and Williams at the 5. Or maybe throw Grant Williams in there over Derek White and had Grant Williams probably shadow Steph Curry. Or maybe even, Derek White, it don't matter. I think he's a little bit more athletic, shadow Steph Curry. That's probably what I do, honestly. I probably have him shadow Steph Curry, bro. And Yeah, and I'll say smart, for critical moments on Steph Curry. So that's just my opinion. Maybe I just don't start him off, but maybe you do try to throw him out of rhythm and don't let him get a rhythm early. But what they do well, obviously, Golden State. What Golden State do. They shoot the ball well. They move the ball well. Um, they gonna defend. All 90 feet, whatever the damn court is. They gonna defend. They got experience. Draymond came up with some big shots in the playoffs in their history. Um, Jordan Poole giving that punch off the bench. But they bench gonna shorten though. You see it's starting to short. They're not gonna play Kaminga. Well, they're not gonna play Damian Lee. They're not gonna play Bellashini. They're not gonna play. It's really Jordan Poole coming off the bench, and that's who they're gonna trust. And then, if they have to go deeper into their bench, then I mean, you got the young guy Gary Payton II. He'll be back, but not right now. So really off their bench, they going one deep really right now. You're going one deep, and that's the issue. Without Gary Payton II, they can't go too deep. You know, um, Kaminga, they feel like one ready. Moses Moody, they feel like one ready. Damian Lee got some experience, but that's the issue. When you look at Boston, you know, I think Boston got a little bit more depth that they trust, even without the injury. Because you look 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but you look, they be able to go three deep too. They'll play Peyton Pritchard. They will pay him. They will play him. So they'll be able to go a little bit more deeper. Than who knows what type of shape Gary Payton the third gonna come back with. You know what I'm saying? So they gonna shorten them benches though. But to be honest, they play Payton Pritchard like 23 minutes if they have to. Grant Williams, you know what I'm saying? They play them guys. You know what I'm saying? Daniel Theis, they'll play them. So I think Boston got, a little bit more bench to play with, but I think they both top heavy. Um, I think they both top heavy. I think the finals get started at 9 o'clock. I think it might be on ABC, but I think it gets started at 9 o'clock. Yeah, 9 o'clock. But quite frankly, bro, it's a good matchup. Um, number 1 and 2 defenses in the league. I mean, this gonna solidify the Warriors as a true all-time great core. They're a good team. Boston a good team. I'm gonna trust. I'm gonna trust the experience of Golden State. I'm gonna take Golden State in 7. I think Draymond come up big in Game 7. I think he might be the Finals MVP. But I'm gonna go ahead and go with Steph Curry. It's gonna be a sympathy factor there, giving him the Finals MVP. But also he's been injured. You know what I'm saying? People forget he was injured coming into the playoffs. I don't think he 100%, but nobody's 100%. But I'm gonna trust experience to Golden State. But the biggest thing that worried me about the Celtics and have worried me all year about the Celtics is they don't have a primary ball handler. You know what I'm saying? They don't have a Draymond, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's the issue. They don't have somebody that's going. When they get that guy, they're gonna be scared because Robert Williams gonna continue to get better. Obviously they might have to fill a void at the 4. Al Horford getting up there, and I hate to see Al Horford make it this far and don't get a ring, but they probably got to find a 4, and they probably got enough assets to play around with to find a 4, especially if you contending for a championship, winning championship. Somebody gonna come over for the low ball to get a ship. So I'm still gonna go with Golden State. Experience, ball handling, ball movement, um, defense, shooting. I'm gonna trust them. And then you look at the free throw shooting of Jaylen Brown, that scares you as well too. So I'm gonna go with Golden State in 7. Uh, I think they finished them off at 7. I think the NBA want to go 7. Could it be quicker? Yeah. I won't be surprised if they sweat. Either way, because one injury away or one turn ankle away, never know. But I would go with Golden State in 7, maybe even 6. They might even do it on the Celtics home court. Will be sweet for them. But thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, subscribe button, it's the bell icon button, hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications We go live and drop a video. Financially, you want to support the channel, Cash App, $CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link description. Check the NBA Talk playlist out for more videos like this. Hit my link tree, the first link in the description. You can find me on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, YouTube, the whole nine. Appreciate the love and support. Dubs and 7. Peace.